Hi, I'm Steve Madden. I'm editor-at-large for MM+M, and I'm in Cannes. My guest is Oleg Korenfeld, Group President of Tech and Platforms at CMI Media Group and Compas. We're here to talk about Ad Astra, a new division of his company. Hey, Oleg.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you for inviting me.
How has your Cannes experience been going so far?
So far, so good. It's always a unique experience. I never take it for granted. I'm glad to be here.
Well said. We're here today to talk primarily about Ad Astra, which is a new division at your company. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Absolutely. It's kind of been this kind of secret weapon within CMI and Compas for many years. We've been a technology arm of CMI, and we've built a lot of great solutions, technological solutions for planning and buying process. And over the last few years, the platform that we've built out became fully SaaS enabled. And what we found out as we talk to marketers, to CMI clients, a lot of them are looking to bring some of these solutions in-house. And because our solution is built to be very self-service, we've decided to make it available to basically anybody, whether you are a current client of CMI and Compas or you're not. You can now buy the solution as any other SaaS solution and bring it in-house and make it part of your overall omnichannel strategy.
So Ad Astra means to the stars in Latin. It sounds very NASA-like. Tell me a little bit about how it works. How is this going to take clients to the stars?
Omnichannel is a very interesting term. It means many different things to different people. Omnichannel strategy is it could mean very different things to different marketers. What we found out is everybody's at kind of different stage of how they activate their communication with their consumers or their physicians or different types of audiences. And paid media orchestration is always still very fragmented. What we've built is a very automated way to sequence messaging, depending what your audience is, across multitude of suppliers. And this first solution, that's the first thing that we're taking to market through Ad Astra.
So traditionally, this has been a space in which operations have been very siloed.
Yeah.
Have you done anything to break those silos down with this product?
We have. This tension, this fragmentation between channels is very costly when it comes to media activation, because audience gets segmented. And that's actually a bad term in this case, because once you start kind of defining different audiences across different channels, you lose track of reach and frequency, true reach and frequency understanding. Bringing it and coordinating it all together in one platform across multiple channels allows us more accurate view of our intended audiences across any channel we want to activate on, and not just see it, but also how do we communicate with them, different sequencing of messages. How do we want to communicate with them, knowing that first we saw them on CTV, then let's say we wanted to send them an email, then we saw them, let's say, on a mobile device. All of those signals allows us to tailor the message more personally to the experience.
CMI Media Group and Compas has been doing a lot of this work already. What's new about Ad Astra in terms of like bringing it all together?
It's fully SaaS enabled, meaning for years CMI has been managing this process for our clients. Now that is a fully SaaS web solution. Anybody could have access to it, and anybody can manage it in any way they like. So just like a marketer would have a relationship with Salesforce or Adobe, they get a license to the software, whether they do it themselves or they hire a team to help them manage it. We want Ad Astra solutions to fit into the same tech stack for them and kind of separate them from media, kind of the rest of the agency needs if necessary.
So it would be impossible to come to Cannes or talk about marketing at all these days without bringing AI into the conversation. Is this new product something that the advancements in AI have enabled, or was this something that you were able to do without considerable help from AI?
So there's a couple of ways to answer that question. One, how we built it, and then second, how is this actually being used and informed by AI. We've absolutely, in the last few years, evolved our development process with applications of AI from purely back office design of the products, development of the products, QA of the products, all of that is absolutely has AI elements to it, but that's kind of behind the scenes. Nobody gets to see that piece of it. This only allows us to get these products to market quicker and more efficiently. Now, where do more clients actually get to feel the power of AI is the insight and optimization from the data that we get back. Because of all the channels that we're communicating against, the data that comes back from the performance can now be processed by AI, and recommendations to how to update and optimize campaigns are driven by those recommendations.
One of the most interesting aspects of Ad Astra is sort of like the next best decision or next best action part of it. Can you explain how that works?
Right, so the personalization element of it is at the core of kind of the logic. Knowing what this person that we've identified, whether an HCP or DTC, saw before, allows us to better decide what's the next action we want them to take after they saw it. So there's a couple of elements to it. One, the data piece. Who is this person and what do we know about them and what do we want to convey to them? Which channel we're communicating with them on. And once those two are addressed, what is the most native type of message? The ad itself can be delivered in that environment. So personalization of that message, not only to who they are, but what the environment we find them in, becomes that next action optimization.
So I know that CMI Media Group and Compas has been working on this. This isn't, I would say, like a brand new thing. It's like the next iteration of what you've been doing.
Exactly,
so
and that's an interesting kind of been positioning for us. We are launching this new offering to the market, but this offering's been proven by for almost a decade now across all of CMI clients, because all of the CMI clients have been using this solution with great results. And now we feel because of its ability to be available as a SaaS platform, we can offer it to pretty much anybody.
Can you give me some examples of success stories?
We've on average seen performance lift 5x. Again, I can't share specifics around clients, but using a different multi-channel approach versus omni-channel approach, the investments improved by about 5x.
5x, okay. So this is a product that is specifically for healthcare marketers.
Yes, so that's kind of at the core of what we do.
Right.
This solution's been built because there's nothing else is out there. There's a lot of solutions that say that they're omni-channel, but when you really start to unpack it, it is within very specific nuanced channels. It's programmatic, or it's direct, or whatever it may be. Because there was nothing out there, we set out to build it ourselves. We've been able to prove it over many years at this point across biggest healthcare pharma marketers out there. And because the solution now is to a point of being easily used, it can now be available as self-service.
So there's tons of guardrails around any kind of communications regarding healthcare, regardless of who the audience is, HCPs or consumers. How does this product, what's unique about this product that helps users navigate the privacy concerns?
I mean, we've had to deal with privacy concerns like always. It's always been kind of at the center of everything, of how we plan and buy media. So applications of it now within the omnichannel strategy do not change how we approach privacy. So it's a matter of understanding what data sets we make available to plan the media, and then what suppliers we integrate with. Another very unique element of the solution that also answers your question is we went out of our way to integrate as many endemic and non-endemic suppliers into the ecosystem, which allows us to have better overall end-to-end control of the security and privacy of the information that flows back and forth. We're all evolving. Marketers expect more from their agencies. As an agency, we want to know what can we be to our clients, first and foremost advisors. And now we can evolve ourselves as offering technologies to our clients and strategic advice of how to use these technologies. So being able to build something, test it over many years, and now bring it to market for marketers that are looking for more control, that are looking to bring things in-house. To me, it's, I think, a very natural next step in the evolution of general kind of modern marketing.
Oleg, where do you see this product evolving in the next 5 years?
I see it as kind of zooming out the aperture of overall planning and buying process. We're starting with omni-channel orchestration as the first product we bring to market through Ad Astra. But there are multiple stages to planning and buying process. Within each one, there needs to be interconnectivity. Being able to offer additional connected and interconnected solutions, whether we're uploading creatives, connecting to creative agencies, pushing the content into the activation process, data management solutions. All of those pieces best used when they're interoperable. My vision in the next 5 years, clients who will be using this end-to-end solution will be more efficient in the way they plan and buy media.
So Oleg, CMI Media and Compas has been doing this work for a long time, but now you've created Ad Astra, which is a separate division of the company, a unique division. Why now?
Because we recognize where the marketers are going. Marketers want more control. They want to bring things in-house. As their partners, we want to give them solutions and support to use those solutions.
And Ad Astra does just that.
Ad Astra gives them technology, and if they want support for it, we can provide support for the technology as well.
And scale.
Always.
Well, that was a great conversation, Oleg. Thanks very much for stopping by. Best of luck with Ad Astra. It's a great name. It's a great concept, a great platform. I wish you well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to stay tuned for more information coming from us from Cannes.